stunt doubles, one man broke through with raw speed, iron discipline, and a lifetime of real combat training. He wasn't born in Hollywood. He wasn't handed fame. He built it, punch by punch, kick by kick, dive by dive. This is the story of Jason Statham, the martial arts machine who turned street fights, diving boards, and bone-crunching realism into one of the greatest action legacies of all time. Jason Statham was born in 1967 in Derbyshire, England. He wasn't raised in luxury. He grew up in the rough streets, where survival demanded toughness. At a young age, Jason trained in kung fu, karate, and kickboxing. He loved the discipline, the sweat, the fight. But Statham wasn't just a fighter. He became a member of Britain's national diving squad, spending 12 years mastering body control, explosive movement, and precision. This unique background, martial arts and diving, gave him a physical awareness few actors ever possess. Outside the gym, Statham had another education, the streets of London. He sold jewellery on corners, dodged hustlers, and watched underground fights. This world gave him grit. It wasn't about looking perfect. It was about survival, toughness, and speed. And soon, that toughness caught the eye of filmmaker Guy Ritchie. Guy Ritchie cast Statham in Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels and later Snatch. Jason wasn't acting, he was living the roles. His charisma, raw energy, and fighter's edge stood out in a world of polished actors. Hollywood noticed. In 2002, Statham starred in The Transporter. Here, the world saw his real martial arts background: high kicks, joint locks, improvised weapon combat. Unlike many actors, Statham did most of his own stunts. Every punch looked real. Every fall hurt. And audiences loved it. Jason Statham isn't tied to one martial art. His style is a fusion: karate precision, kickboxing power, kung fu fluidity, and street fighting grit. He trained under elite fight choreographers, perfecting techniques for film, but keeping the realism of a real fighter. His fights aren't about flashy flips. They're about efficiency, fast, brutal, and final. A Jason Statham fight scene doesn't look like a dance. It looks like survival. By the late 2000s, Statham was no longer just an actor. He was the new face of action cinema. In Crank, he showed insane energy. In The Expendables, he stood shoulder to shoulder with legends like Sylvester Stallone, Jet Li, and Dolph Lundgren. And unlike most, Statham never needed a double. His fights, his falls, his pain, it was all him. He became a symbol, the modern martial arts action hero. No wires, no tricks, just sweat, skill, and steel nerves. Jason Statham proved something rare in modern cinema, that martial arts on screen can still feel real. He doesn't pretend, he performs. Every scar, every bruise, every cracked rib is a testament to the authenticity he brings. From a street hustler to a diver to one of the greatest martial arts action stars of his generation, Jason Statham built his empire with nothing but willpower, fists, and fire. And that's why Jason Statham isn't just an actor, he's a fighter, a martial artist, and a legend.